Yes, folks, it's the WC here on YouTube. NBA playoffs continues with the second round matchup, the Memphis Grizzlies against the Golden State Warriors. Now, I know what you're thinking. The Warriors are just going to cakewalk, aren't they? Steph Curry's just going to put up 30 a game, isn't he? Klay Thompson is just, he's just going to put up, 45 points in one quarter again, right? Against the Grizzlies, right? Look, folks, this is playoff basketball. All right. And for all those people out there that don't think that Memphis can beat the Warriors, you better check yourself at the door, because this team is battle tested. They're playoff ready. And I think that Memphis could shock. They could shock the Warriors in this series. Now, all right. Now, I've already went through and I've already named off a few of the stars. Of course, Steph Curry for the Warriors. Klay Thompson, you could say Draymond Green, Bogut. I mean, they've got some stars on their team, but you really need to pay attention to Steph Curry in a series. I mean, this team falls or rises with his performance in the playoffs. All right, no doubt about it. And then you look at the Grizzlies. Now, the Grizzlies have, the Bang brothers down low of Gasol and Randolph. And you can say that I don't know what's going on with Conley. I don't know if he's going to play in this series or not. I mean, he has a facial fracture. Bino Udrih, and I'm jumping ahead of myself, but he's basically going to fill in for him. Matter of fact, let's stay on Bino Udrih. I think that he'll be the X factor in this series, regardless if Conley plays or not. All right. I think that the team just plays at a different pace, and you can look out for Klay too, the other point guard for the Grizzlies. These 2 point guards are change of pace point guards. These guys can get to the lane. These guys can score. You know what I'm saying? These guys, I think are the keys for, the Grizzlies to basically put on, consistent performances every night, because Jeff, like I said, Conley, he might be there. He might not be there. Might play in this series, might not play in this series. He's been dealing with plantar fasciitis too, so that's another thing that you have to watch out for with Mike Conley. Mike Conley's he's just injured. Let's just say it like that. He's just injured for the most part. Then when you look at the Warriors, I mean, it's been one of those situations where the Warriors can just hurt you from all angles, man. Just like with the Hawks, with the other video that I did. Hopefully you guys will, go over and watch that one too. The Wizards and the Hawks review. How I think that second round series is going to go down. I think that the Warriors X factor is their bench. I mean, Barbosa, Iguodala, those guys coming up off the bench and doing what they have to do in order to keep this team in the games and not have some type of drop off when Curry and Thompson are not in the game is very, very important against a team like the Grizzlies, who are very, very scrappy, very, very streaky. They're one of those teams like they're not going to necessarily run up and down on the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are, a half court team. They're not a transition team. And I think that, the Warriors are going to try to push the pace and get the Grizzlies out of their comfort zone. That's something for you guys to watch out for in this series. You can just try to look for, the Grizzlies to try to slow the pace. Try to get the Warriors into a half court set, and the Warriors are pretty good in all sets. Fast break and half court transition. I mean, it's pretty darn good on the Warriors end of the spectrum. Now, let's go into game predictions. You know what I'm saying? This is not game prediction, but series prediction. Overall, man, I'm looking at this series and I'm saying, Gasol and Randolph. I mean, it's one of those situations where you have to respect the Grizzlies down low game, and clearly they have the advantage down low. That's no disrespect to Bogut or anything like that, or or Draymond Green, but I think that the Grizzlies definitely have the advantage down low. But as far as the guard play, the Warriors take the cake twice on this one. For sure. And I think that that's the key matchup to look for. I mean, can the Grizzlies guards, like I said, Bino Udrih and whoever, maybe Conley if he's healthy enough, can they keep up with Curry and Thompson and dispel them. I mean, Memphis is one of the top defensive teams in the league now. We're not talking about a JV team defending the Warriors, all right? Can they keep those guys off balance long enough? And will, Bogut and Draymond Green and maybe Spates plays in this series. I don't know if David Lee's going to play or not. Can they kind of control the Bash brothers down below? I mean, can they control the boards? And this is as you get, deeper into the playoffs, man. Winning the battle on the boards becomes twice, 3 times, 4 times more important. Like I said in the Wizards Hawks video. You know what I'm saying? I hate to keep referencing it, but it's the same concept. If Memphis wins the battle on the boards, man, this series could go 7 games. But I think that the Warriors are going to take this series in about 6 games. So let me know how you guys feel down below. It's the WC. It's the NBA playoffs here on YouTube. The cherry blossoms are out. The music is playing. Yes, NBA playoff basketball. And until next time, folks, peace out.